it's just a never-ending thing that you need to do.
There you go.
You invest in this woman, and it unless you maintain all this stuff, and even maybe if you do, they get bored.
Yep.
And then the life's going to get sucked out of the relationship. The women typically stop doing what you want them to do far earlier than you do.
Yes.
And it's like, again, if you step back and look at it as an investment, it's a poor one.
And that's why men die first, typically. And that's why there are more women on Earth than men. It is what
I'm
it
not
is.
really
Why?
sure
So
what
the
that-
living,
I
the
really,
living one,
I
the
really
living
don't know the connection.
Yes.
So
of what
the
I'm talking
living
about.
ones can have more than one. Is that why?
Huh?
The living, the men, the remaining of the living men can
What
have
I'm
more
saying
than
is
one.
don't make yourself a hostage of someone that's already moved on. Like, if she stopped doing what makes you happy, knowing that that's what makes you happy, she no longer cares about your happiness, leave.
Well, yeah, my thing is take the available coochie and just keep going.
Because it puts unrealistic expectations on a relationship. Romance is about whining and dining. And let's be honest, romance is about making women happy. There's nothing in the romantic model that says a man has to be happy at all. The romantic model says a man has to produce jewels, he has to produce nice things.
Right.
Look at the model of how proposals go in the West. Everybody has that image of their mind of a man down on his knee, bearing a gift, jewelry that's supposed to represent 3 months of his salary. It's all set up, it's all arranged in advance. That's romance. Romance is laying rose petals at her feet. Romance is talking to her.
Worshipping women.
It is a worship. Gee, what could go wrong there long term? If you start a relationship with that kind of unrealistic expectation, that only thing that matters is elevating her. The only thing that matters is her
that's why
happiness.
you get these women saying they fell out of love. It's
Absolutely.
Because they came in with the expectation of romantic love.
And women aren't particularly romantic. Men are. Men are the romantic ones. I work with couples. I work with men post-divorce. It's always the men that are devastated. The broken hearts. I mean, I see it affects women too, no doubt. But for most guys that I work with, by the time the divorce rolls around, she's doing well. Got a new boyfriend.
Right.
Probably had one before they ever broke up. She monkey branched right out of it. And women tend to do their grieving while they're in the relationship, and then they're done. And then a guy is like, oh, it's over now. Then he starts.
This guy is just spitting facts. This guy, like, legit.
He's just
Like,
explaining women to us. Like,
This is on fire. This guy. Everything he says is on the money.
all right, so what's the problem?
I mean, so what would be? First of all, you don't think women could be more romantic than the men?
No, not at all.
Have you met women?
Yeah. Are you sure you've been dating dudes?
I always say that. I always say that men have more game. Men have more game than women. You know what I mean?
We
Like,
have to.
Where does the game come
all,
from?
All women need to do is lay down and spread the legs. No, seriously, that's it.
Lauren says he's goofy.
That's all they need to do.
Yeah.
The burden is on men to do everything.
Yeah.
You know, all that, like, everything he said is correct. It's like, women are not necessarily romantic. They cook you a decent meal and give you a blowjob. They think they're fucking should be sainted.
And they should be saying it.
No, they shouldn't.
Like, I feel like I just watched someone explain to me that water is wet.
You're far too easily pleased.
That's how I feel. I'm a man. We are far too easily pleased.
Nah,
We just got done talking about knowing your role and coming to terms with it, right?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, that's what the whole Carmelo conversation was. You just told Carmelo to sit in the corner. And say,
No. It's just,
You know your role. I know my role when it comes to dealing with women. I'm paying for the date. I'm waiting 3 hours for you to get dressed after. Like, there are certain roles that I expect as a man in this situation. It's cool. I'm with it because I know what I signed up for.
Yeah.
but did you sign up for it, or did you not have a
Yes!
choice? Did you not have a choice, though?
No choice.
What are we?
I don't think there's a choice. I don't think you consciously sign up for that.
I mean, that's a choice. You can be with a man if you want, but
Well,
I like women. I know how women think, and I know what women are.
If you
I
were,
choose women.
if you are not a homosexual, you do not have choice.
No.
If you are trying to secure pussy, like, you have to do what you're
Yes,
saying.
it's
Yeah.
worth.
It just
you
is
have
what
to
it
do the
is.
whole
It is
song
worth
and
the
dance.
price of admission. Yeah. Am I wrong?
Sometimes you wonder.
Yeah.
Like,
A
really?
lot of times you wonder.
Yeah.
I mean, you do it because
Well, no,
you
but-
do it
That's
because you
deep breath.
know,
He
whatever.
just told. Are you okay?
No, because, like, okay, think
you
about
do
it.
it because you're forced, but it's
But you think about it. Like, why will we go and get laid when we can? like when it's easy.
Yeah.
We'll just take it because we don't have to do all the bullshit,
Yeah.
and we get the same pussy. But then, like, and again, a lot of times when you have gone the extra mile and done the stuff for a person, and then it's like, they start acting funky, you're kind of like, why the fuck did I do all that?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous, wasted effort.
Yeah, it's an investment.
It's not an investment.
Every
You don't get a
invest-
return.
It's an investment. It was a bad
You don't get a
investment.
return.
And
But
how many,
how else
how
you-
many investments do you have to make? That's even
As many
that's even
as-
before you get to the ring, the
as
2
many
rings
as
you have to buy.
necessary.
But what he was really speaking to is this, is that it's just a never-ending thing that you need to do.
There you go.
You invest in this woman, and it unless you maintain all this stuff, and even maybe if you do, they get bored.
Yep.
And then the life's gonna get sucked out of the relationship. The women typically stop doing what you want them to do far earlier than you do.
Yes.
And it's like, again, if you step back and look at it as an investment, it's a poor one.
And that's why men die first, typically. And that's why there are more women on Earth than men. It is
Okay,
what
I'm
it
not
is.
really
Why?
sure
So
what
the
that-
living-
I
the
really-
living
I-
ones- the
I
living
really
ones-
don't know the connection.
Yes.
So
of what
the
I'm talking
living
about.
ones can have more than one. Is that why?
Huh?
The living the men the remaining of the living men
What
can
I'm
have more
saying
than
is,
one.
don't make yourself a hostage of someone that's already moved on. Like, if she stopped doing what makes you happy, knowing that that's what makes you happy, she no longer cares about your happiness. Leave.
Well, yeah, my thing is take the available coochie and just keep going. Like,
then-
don't put yourself in this position where you're doing all this extra shit. If I got to do all that, it's really not worth it.
Yeah, but then
If she's worth it, I'm doing the extra shit because she's worth it.
But
And
yeah,
it don't
my,
feel like extra
my
work.
point is, you have to realize at the end of the day, she's not going to be worth it.
She might be.
Keep hoping.
Hey, all we got is hope. I'm a Magic fan. That's all we got is hope.
Yeah, that's where we're different.
That's all we got is hope, man.
Bubba's just
Am I tweaking?
I don't know.
I'm a little bit younger. I'm the youngest in the room right now.
Time out, time out,
So
time
put
out.
me on game.
Let's just
Sorry,
focus.
he just went
Time out. Let's just focus on Bubba staring into the space.
No, he blacked out for a minute.
He was-
I'm thinking I don't know if I've ever met one that is worth all of that.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I've ever met one.
They may have been worth it for a period of time.
You're the same one
And
that
that's
was
tough.
sniffing bad breath because, like, yeah, we make sacrifices
But
for women.
he eventually,
Yeah, but
Eventually, you move on.
Yeah, but I'm
eventually
talking
eviscerated
about
If you would have married it, that would have been crazy.
if you look at all the investments that you have to make, that you make over a course of time, I have never met one that has been worth all of those investments. And that's even before you get to the ring that has to be 3 times
Right.
your fucking what you get paid. And then you have to pay for another ring after that. And then you have to pay for the
Wait, hold on,
wedding
hold on.
after
What's-
that.
What's
Right.
the other ring you got to get?
The actual wedding ring. They don't come free, do they?
I don't know.
And then the actual wedding, and then like I'm talking about before you get to all of that extra shit. I don't even know if I don't know if I met one. It's that's tough.
At the end of the day, marriage makes no financial sense for a man.
No, it does not.
It's an absolute losing
But
gamble.
a good woman is worth the world. So it is what it is.
No. Hope you found that bitch.
I just don't know because then what am I worth?
Nothing.
If I meet a woman that's worth the world, what am I worth?
That's what he's telling
You're
you.
supposed to be worth
Nothing.
her world.
No,
But
Ideally.
but she doesn't invest. That's not the same level of investment. She's not making the
women
same
are
level of
All right,
investment.
all right. Women are magical creatures, right?
See, that's
Dude,
When
that's-
she
now, you went-
when she decides,
Time out.
nah. Let me cook.
Stop
Let
drinking
me
the
cook.
Kool-Aid,
Let me
man.
cook. Let me cook. It's not Kool-Aid. It's rum.
It's Kool-Aid.
It's rum.
I'm drinking.
My parents
it
are
all.
immigrants, yo. We believe in this love shit. All right. Hear what I'm saying. Women
We heard it.
will
What?
find.
Go ahead.
Salute. Women will find who they want and make him her world. I've never been in that situation, but I've seen it happen because majority of people I'm around on a day-to-day are women. So I've seen them put on their blinders and be like, no, this is who I want in my life. Like, this is who I want to build with.
I agree with
That
statement.
connection, that link is worth the investment in my part. It's worth the frustration and sitting here
you're
looking
not-
at my
you're not-
that's-
looking
that's-
at
You're
looking
not
at my
saying what the guy's getting out of that transaction.
And also, let me counter this as well. You're doing the same thing. At least she believes you're doing the same thing. So why is that not an equal? Why is that not enough right there?
What do you mean, why is it not enough?
You're saying that when you meet a one, blah blah blah, she's going to make you her world and put the blinders on, and you're the only one. She in her mind, you're doing the same thing for her. You've got the
Yeah.
blinders on.
Yeah.
She's your world.
If she's worth it, yeah.
Okay, why? That's an even investment.
We make a lot of bad investments though, as men.
So,
But bad investments is an important part.
That's kind of now
that's-
you're
that's-
basically
now you're
making
on-
our argument.
There you go.
We're not disagreeing. It's just a different perspective.
But you tried to disagree with us.
No, I wasn't.
You did.
I was just
It
shooting.
sounded like it.
No, I was just shooting.
Disagreement.
I
Yeah.
was just shooting. I was just trying to hear like what his reasoning was, because like again, you're explaining
His
that
was
water
quite
is wet.
clear.
You're explaining that water is wet. Like yes, but again, if I find the diamond in the rough is she still a diamond? So I'm just gonna stop looking for diamonds.
No, I just would hope that diamond would understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I would. There is no
boys-
ideal world. There is
Question.
no ideal world.
Have y'all ever been flown out by a woman that like wanted you? She wanted you, so she made all the arrangements and like
flew
took you
me
on
out
a
to a destination? Like literally?
flew
No.
you out,
No,
like-
no.
or even just booked a hotel in Daytona or whatever. Like took you out. Like she pursued you. Like she
Lovely
flipped the script.
Daytona.
Shout out to Daytona, of course.
Maybe Houston may have done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did that make you feel in that moment?
Yeah, cool. That's a one-time thing.
As a one-time thing, it felt unnatural, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop trying to flip.
Where are we going with this?
Yeah, that's what I don't know
I don't really. Yeah.
because
Where are we going with this?
because even if it happens once, but we're doing it 20 times over.
Yes, but it doesn't feel right when the script is flipped.
Oh,
So
you
you were
it
trying to
shouldn't-
get Bubba to admit that it didn't feel good.
I'm asking him, you didn't marry her, so like, what did you get out of it besides,
Bubba's not an idiot.
like, what did you get out of it? Like, what did?
Not only that I'm not married, I did it wrong. So
You did it. You seen one wrong too?
How did that go?
moving along here, what we're going to do?
Oh, we gotta have a conversation. Like, why would you bring up a romantic conversation? There's 3 men sitting here. That was a crazy topic to bring up. Are we gonna talk about it? Like, let's talk about it.
I
Though.
think we have talked about it.
I don't like. Here where I'm coming from.
I'm trying to figure that out. You seem to
I'm
be all over the
cool.
place.
I'm cool with the role that was assigned to me.
Okay.
Because the type of woman I'm looking for, I may have to take her out a couple times. I'm going to have to play my masculine role to court her and go through all those steps. I don't have a problem with making that investment. Money is to be spent. I'd rather spend it on someone who I like.
Okay. You could throw it away on the Chiefs.
Here you go. I like that. I like that. Yo, no, you're good at this, man. Yeah, you're not paying him enough.
I mean,
That's my guy.
no, it was. I don't know, man. I just like no. I thought what he said was very truthful.
It was
and
true.
and it is one of those things, though. I think like when you hear it that way and you think about it, it's like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah,
Like, why am I continuing to do that?
that's the main thing.
I'm fishing for diamonds.
But what if there's no diamonds out there?
There's a diamond out there. Stop playing with me.
Let me know when you find a diamond.
I'll let you know.
All right. I'll probably be dead before you do.
You'll be invited. I'm gonna get your urn. I'm gonna bring your urn to the wedding.
We can
Yeah.
get my urn to the
Yeah.
wedding.
I'm gonna sprinkle your ashes after I do my vows.
And
There
you
you go.
better play back that ass up at some point. No fucking YMCA either.
Hey, no more romantic topics though. that was a crazy transition.
That was pretty good. We woke Lauren up right there.
She did good.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
woke up. She got a little sad. She got a little emotional, and then she got
Jesus,
religious.
This is what you subscribe for right here.
She found the Lord.
Hopefully she doesn't have a hot a pot of hot water on her hands there, man. Hopefully
I
not.
rebuke
Too
you.
soon.
Too soon? Yeah, too soon. Too soon.
Took us on a journey.
Yeah. I'm a fan of dark comedy though.
I am a fan of this
Shout out to
platform.
Dark Comedy Orlando and damn, what's the comedian name?
Land it.
Jesus,
Land
Christ,
it.
I had it, man.
That's an ISO. Land it. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Jari.
There we go.
knows,
Jari knows.
That was hard.